I'm Emma.
And today we're going to be following a Cindy Crawford
everyday morning beauty routine.
Beauty secrets from Vogue. And so keep watching if you want to see how we get this look.
Not everyone is born with the Cindy Crawford mold.
Yeah, but we were.
So this works a little bit better for us, but you can still try to follow along at home. Good luck.
Alright, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Cindy Crawford, and I'm going to show you my typical morning routine, which is, of course, getting skincare on and getting out the door as fast as I can. So I'm going to start with my skincare. I've already washed my face, and I love our new Melon Serum from Meaningful Beauty, and this really is like a collagen booster. So start with that.
She washes her face first. Did you wash your face?
Yes, I did. Did you wash your face?
No. I do not take care of my skin.
I have a little, like, it's not serum, but it's Nutriment Blue oil that I got.
And I seriously don't take care of my skin, so I'm not going to do any of this serum stuff.
I am interested in skincare. I'm just taking one drop.
While she does that, I will sit here and bask in my greasiness.
I've actually never done this before doing makeup, so, like, this could be a tragedy. That's the oil.
Okay, next up.
I've been a little, I don't know, stayed out a little too late, or I'm a little puffy. I'm going to use my eye cream, which I use every day and every night.
Okay, so now she's using eye cream.
Neither of us have an eye cream, but I have moisturizer, so I'm just going to put some moisturizer under.
I don't use any. This is making me look so gross.
I always put moisturizer underneath my eyes because, again, I have really dry skin. I just have this Neutrogena oil-free moisture sensitive skin.
But a makeup artist taught me, which are these. It looks like a drink, but they're actually not. They're these little golden balls, and I like to put them in a glass of ice water.
Okay, Margaret, let's get out our golden balls.
Okay, Emma, where are your golden balls? We obviously do not have golden balls. But she's rubbing them over her eyes and under eyes to, I guess, soothe them. So if you have those, go ahead and do that.
You could get, like, cubes of ice, but then that would just, like, be like water. It is. It's like ice, I feel like.
She's just trying to depuff that area.
Yes, you could literally take a cold bottle of Coke and do it.
Most ratchet.
Probably the same thing.
She's using crystal gold balls to depuff her eyes. We will be using this bottle of Coke.
I use my Meaningful Beauty Day Cream, which has SPF 30. Okay.
Now she's putting moisturizer / sunscreen all over her face.
So I'm going back in with my same moisturizer. Margaret doesn't use anything.
Do I protect my skin from the sun? No.
You want to have like your simple routine that you know you're going to feel good in case you run into someone that you used to go to high school with. So this is my basic base. So I love this by Terry foundation, and just clicks up, and I kind of put it on with the applicator that it comes with.
Okay, she uses some bougie foundation.
First of all, I have not recognized one name of any product she has used. So that must mean we're just really not bougie, like Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, and so the foundation she uses is just like a push thing, and it like comes through the brush, and then you just brush it on. But we are both going to be using our Makeup Forever foundation because it's the only one we have. And we also don't own foundation brushes. So I will be using this beauty blender that I have gotten about 3 years ago that's totally chewed up.
Ew.
And she's just putting it like all over her face, so that's just what we're going to do. Cindy probably doesn't have this problem, but I have a lot of acne because I don't wash my skin. So I need to go in with more on my.
I do one portion of my face at a time. So I do the cheeks first, then the chin, then the forehead, then the nose, all separately.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Why? I
I feel like you're really vicious because I can hear it bouncing against your skull.
I use a separate foundation brush. I find, I don't know, I'm liking the finish from using a brush. It buffs it out in a way too that I find I need less powder, which as I get older, I'm not a big fan of powder because it tends to settle in those fine lines and wrinkles. Concealer. It has that emollient, see, under the eyes because I don't want that area to look all dry and cakey.
Okay,
What word did she use? Emollients?
yeah, emollients.
What is that?
Something about emollients under your eyes, and so because of Cindy Crawford, because of the emollients, we're going to use
Stupid? What's emollients? I feel like everyone's gonna be like, what idiots?
We don't have whatever bougie concealer she has, so we will be using Tarte Shape Tape. It looks like she just puts it under her eyes, but she doesn't do it like right under her eyes. She does it a little bit.
Really? She didn't do it?
Yeah,
really?
she did it like here. So
Wait, so she just does like a glide motion?
yeah.
I usually dot it on, but I guess I'm gonna follow Cindy.
Now it's blended out under the eyes, and she just uses her fingers, but we used our beauty blenders.
We were working with him the first time, and he really showed me the transformative powers of makeup. Mostly it was so weird. Like first he completely erased your face. I remember looking in the mirror at one point and all I saw was 2 eyes and my nostrils. But then the way he built it up, almost to the point where he painted an expression on your face. And it was so flawless and amazing, and you know, realizing how makeup can do that. Most women don't want to wear that every day and it's not practical. I mean, it took him like 2 hours. But it just, you know, sometimes it's just those little things like an eyebrow or mascara. They, you know, they can just finish a look. Okay, so now I've done my under eye concealer. I use a different color and a different texture. If I have, sometimes here I have like little hyperpigmentation, and I love this NARS stick because it's a little thicker. Like where I want slip under my eyes, if I'm putting concealer here and here, I don't want it to slip. My skin's looking pretty good today, I'm lucky.
Okay, so now she takes her concealer, which she uses like a NARS stick apparently, but we're just gonna go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape and cover up our imperfections.
I didn't really cover that.
Don't like to use a lot of powder now, but if you do put any kind of foundation or something on, you do have to set it a bit. So I've been using this Chanel, and I think it has, it's called Healthy Glow, and it also has SPF, and it's this color. And I just kind of put it on, make sure I blow off the excess, and even here, but hardly any, just enough to set that little bit of concealer under my eyes. After that, you want to comb up your brows. Thank God I didn't.
Okay, so
I don't own powder.
but I got a free gift from Sephora.
This is so
Of
sad.
Kat Von D. Okay, so usually with the powder, I just like put it kind of heavy and let it bake under my eyes because I've seen people do that. But she just puts a little bit like over her whole face. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. She kind of just dabs it in just like a little bit. So, you know.
We just don't know what we're doing. But I trust you, Cindy.
We trust you, girl.
Go, Cindy.
Not over tweeze my brows when I was young because I still have pretty good brows. And if I notice a little.
So now she's brushing her brows and filling them in.
I've never done anything to my eyebrows ever.
Yeah, and she barely does anything. Like she barely touches them. She just brushes them up. But I don't have a brush, so I'm just gonna use my finger.
And this is literally what I'm gonna do for the eyebrow portion of this tutorial.
I said to Kaya, I'm like, don't over tweeze your eyebrows. You will regret it later. Fortunately, that bushier look is in now, so she hasn't been tempted yet. So for my everyday eye, and this is a little old school, I like a little bit of a crease so my lid doesn't look heavy. Just do basically my lid. So it's not a lot, it's just to give me a little bit of depth there so my lid doesn't look like it's dropping down. Then just to finish the eye, it's called Lash Stiletto.
Okay, so it looks like she just puts like a transition shade all over her lid.
It looks like a lot. She's like, it's not a lot, but I'm just caking on brown all over my eyelid.
She's a lot darker than we are, so I'm gonna be using Naked Basics palette and going in with Naked 2, which is kind of this light like brown transition color that I use a lot.
I'm gonna go in with Buck, which is from the Naked palette, the original Naked palette.
I'm just gonna start with putting it in the crease and then I'll just brush it over the lid.
Ooh, this could be scary.
Done with the very basic eye shadow, on to the next part.
What I like about this mascara is the brush. And I don't do bottom mascara because it always ends up, it drops on me because I have really long lower lashes. So unless I'm on a shoot, I just keep it on the top.
Okay, so she uses some bougie mascara and just puts it on the top because she has really long lower lashes. Can't relate, Cindy.
I actually have long lower lashes, but they're like blonde and then they're like very sparse, so I don't like to put it on the bottom either, so I feel you, Cindy.
I always put mine on the bottom.
And it does get all over your face.
Are you saying it gets all over my face? I'm going to be using my Too Faced mascara.
It's a drugstore L'Oreal Voluminousness Manga. She doesn't curl her eyelashes, which I find kind of weird, but she must just have naturally curly eyelashes because she's Cindy Crawford.
If anybody knows how to do mascara without getting it all over the top of their
That's
lid,
me.
let me know.
I know how to do it without getting it all over your lid. She's stupid. Okay.
I have found as I've gotten older, I wear way less makeup. I would say that's the biggest evolution for me, which is kind of counterintuitive. But that also means that taking care of your skin is more important because you're not covering it up with makeup. Sometimes, to be honest with you, I do learn tricks from Kaya. I think the amazing thing about the young generation is stuff like this. Like, if she wants to learn how to do a cat eye, she learns. She just YouTubes it, and all of a sudden she'll come out and, oh, look, I tried this new look today. And then I'll be like, wait, how'd you do that? And she'll show me. Okay, so see, very minimum eye. My husband hates makeup, so this is already too much makeup for him. But I do explain to him that women do makeup for other women, not men.
Women do makeup for other women, not men. That's right, my Cindy. Cindy.
Blush. So I like this stick, Josie Moran. And it's creamy, and that's probably another transition that I've made as I've gotten older is I want creamy more than dry. And you know, it's that little...
Okay, so she goes in with a cream blush.
I would like a cream blush.
Don't have that. I know, I kind of wish I had a cream blush too.
I don't have any blush.
It also looks like we're skipping bronzer, and so Emma and I are just going to be pasty today.
Yeah, she's so
That's not a problem she has, so she just skips the bronzer, but we really need it for whatever, Cindy. Okay, so... Sydney? I'm going to go in with my NARS Amore.
Amore.
Which I just got this because I had their more popular brush with the... Why can't I speak?
More popular
More popular blush with the gold flecks in it, but I don't like the way the like shimmer looks on my
flecks,
skin.
Man, you bougie.
And so I got this one.
Sydney.
Oh my god, just like Sydney. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my cheeks.
The apples.
Do this weird little smile thing.
Come for me, Cindy.
Hung Van Gogh teases. He's like, oh, you're still a 90s girl. But I do like a little bit of color in my face. Love this Charlotte Tilbury. It's kind of like a gloss, but with good color. Yeah, that.
Okay, then she uses a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, which I really wanted one of those, but I looked at it and it's like $35 for her lipstick, so
Damn, Sydney, you bougie.
I will be using this little mini free one, Bite Beauty lipstick, which it's in the shade Fig, and it's like a pinky one.
Fig Newton.
That's kind of what Sydney's using. And she kind of just dabs it and then rubs it in with her fingers. So I'm going to do
That's usually what I do when I apply like
Yeah,
lip
me
stuff. I'm actually going to be doing a medley of products because she explained her product to be like a gloss and a lipstick. And
Oh yeah, no, I was going to say that too. I'm also going to be using this lip gloss that I have over top of it because hers is kind of glossy.
It's Buxom White Russian.
Yeah.
I'm going to be taking this Clinique lipstick that I found.
I'd like to point out that it's also a sample size.
This I got for free too. Clinique Runway Coral lipstick, which I don't really think I look good in coral, but her color that she uses looks kind of corally, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, her skin tone I feel like looks really good in coral, which means I'm probably not going to look good in coral, but that's what we're doing today. And to make mine glossier and more moist, I'm going to be taking my Smith's Rosebud Salt and using that in conjunction with the lipstick. I liked myself better before I put lipstick on. Sydney, we coming for you. It's over for you, Sydney.
Why do I call her Sydney?
Because we're actually trying to start a lawsuit.
Looks like that's it for Sydney's makeup look. And these are our final looks.
What do you think?
It's a little different than what I would normally do.
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either, but I just wouldn't do it. It works for her, so go Sydney.